So, today we're going to talk about something you don't see every day. We're diving into an online business platform that has done something pretty remarkable. In an industry that's famous for things being here today and gone tomorrow, this company has been around for over a decade. The big question is how? Well, that's exactly what we're here to figure out. I mean, just think about it for a second. In the online world, businesses, trends, whole platforms, they pop up and disappear in what feels like the blink of an eye. So you gotta ask, how does a company not just manage to survive, but actually grow for 10 solid years? All right, let's get into it. So here's the game plan for this explainer. We're gonna look at the platform's incredible staying power, peek into the founder's original vision, and then track its really important journey toward making things simple. We'll also break down the three pillars it stands on today and what all of this really means for building confidence online. Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the bedrock of Exitus Elite, its remarkable and honestly super rare ability to stick around in this industry. That's right, 10 years. Let that sink in. In the online business world, that's basically an eternity. It's the kind of track record that screams stability, but more than that, it shows an incredible ability to adapt and change with the times. You see, this isn't just about surviving. It's about being a rock in an ocean full of flash-in-the-pan programs that come and go. That kind of longevity tells you the business model isn't just a one-hit wonder. It's built to last because it's always evolving for its members. So, what was the big idea that started this whole decade-long journey? Let's rewind a bit and look at the why behind it all, which really started with one person's search for something of substance. So the founder, Paul Stevenson, he was out there looking for a program with real value, something he could actually feel good about promoting. But everywhere he looked, the market was just flooded with low-quality junk and empty promises. He saw a huge gap and just decided, you know what? I'll build it myself. And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. It shows the core philosophy from day one. This was never about just making quick sales. It was about giving members access to tangible, high-quality video and audio products that could actually help them, real-world value. So right from the get-go, the entire platform was built on these fundamental principles. A business model that could actually last, a focus on premium video and audio content, giving members the legal rights to resell everything, and, this is a big one, keeping things simple. Okay, now we're getting to the really juicy part of the story. This is about how the company looked at its own data, saw something wasn't working for most people, and had the guts to make a massive change. This is where things get super interesting. You see, for years and years, Exitus Elite used what was a pretty standard model in the industry, called the pass-up. The idea was that the very first sale you made would pass up to the person who brought you in. In theory, it was supposed to create leverage and encourage people to help each other. And if you look at this timeline, you can see it wasn't a straight path. They started with that standard pass-up, they even tried a different version of it, went back to the original, and then, after nearly a whole decade, they made a really bold move. They got rid of it completely. Which, of course, begs the million-dollar question. If this system was the industry standard for so long, why on earth would you just throw it out? Well, the answer wasn't a gut feeling. It was in the data. The founder crunched the numbers, and what he found was, honestly, pretty staggering. A massive 85% of members had never, ever made that first qualifying sale. That first big hurdle was, for almost everyone, the last hurdle. So this pivot was absolutely crucial. The company basically shifted from a complex system that really favored the top leaders to a dead simple affiliate program designed to help everyone get that first win, to build that first little bit of momentum. It was a huge change from a system for the few to a system for the many. And all that evolution, all that learning from the data led to the platform that exists today. And really, it's built on three simple but incredibly powerful pillars. So, pillar number one is all about the products. We're talking timeless video and audio training that covers the evergreen stuff, marketing principles and mindset, not just trendy tactics that'll be outdated next week. And it's all accessible on any device, which means you can basically turn your car into a mobile university. Pillar two is all about making things easy. The entire back office was redesigned with a single goal: to let a brand new member, someone with absolutely zero tech skills, get set up and ready to promote their business in about 15 minutes. That's it. And the third pillar, this one's a game changer. It's support.
A professional team is actually there to talk to prospects on your behalf. They answer the tough questions, they guide people through the sign up, and they do it all in a super friendly, no pressure way. It takes all the burden off you to be the expert on every little thing.
So, when you put it all together, a decade of evolution, this shift to simplicity, what's the big takeaway here? Well, it all boils down to creating a clear, straightforward path to confidence. The founder believes the biggest transformation for anyone happens the moment that self-doubt disappears and confidence takes its place. Getting that first success is the catalyst. The whole system, from the simple model to the support team, is now engineered to help people get that breakthrough moment. So you see, the journey of Exitus Elite isn't just about survival. It's a 10-year story of listening, of adapting, and constantly refining. It's a true evolution toward creating a stable, simple, and supportive foundation that's all aimed at one thing: helping its members succeed. And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. In an online world that is completely obsessed with the next big, shiny object, what's the real value of building your future on a foundation that's already proven it's here to stay?